Hey folks, and welcome back here to Gatekeeper Media. So we're bringing you some coverage of the 2022 CCR Open out in Holt, Michigan, fueled by Great Lakes Disc and Discraft. We appreciate you all for tuning in. Special thank you to our Patreon supporters who helped make this all possible. We're at Burchfield Park, playing at the Renegade Trail. We've been through the front nine and now we're on the back nine. And once again, it's myself, Dustin Mouret, joined by Nick Hanson, who's commentating with me and playing on this card.
Man, how you doing today?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. And Chandler Fry is having a heck of a time as he's 6 down through 9, bogey free, off to a really good start. Tim also pretty solid 2 under, and yourself and Marwede still in the mix at even par. As we take a look in the clubhouse, is Clay Edwards and Luke Taylor in the double digits, so that's kind of the pace being set there. But 7 under at this point will get you in the top 5. There's still a lot of disc golf to play.
Really good scores coming in today. We're on to hole 10 here. It's a 364-foot par 3. The road on the right is going to be OB. Most players are going to be throwing either a hyzer or the straight shot. So
Chandler looking to play that big hyzer over the road that you're referring to. Pushing it a little deep, actually, on the big hyzer line, but still rolls into the circle, just on the edge.
yeah, I think that's kind of the play, is just to beat those trees right there with the hyzer, and you'll be right at the backside of the circle for a nice look.
Oh, get around it somehow. So lucky.
Okay, man.
You are so lucky.
Mine getting very lucky and getting inside the circle.
It's just because you got those huge guns on your arms, man. Just ripping right through that tree like it's not even there.
Maybe.
Trees are 99% air, so... I can't remember where I heard that from, but I like it. It's a great expression.
So Tim throwing the forehand here, I was very surprised with.
Yeah.
But worked out very well for him. I didn't even think about the line, to tell you the truth.
I was kind of thinking maybe we would see Marwede do it, and so I'm not surprised he is, but he burnt that one over hard. Seems like he's just a little off.
Yeah, he could be just kind of frustrated with those last 2 putts that he feels should have been in.
Yeah, that is very true. If you haven't caught the front 9 yet, first off, what are you doing? Go watch that front 9. Give it a thumbs up. All that jazz. But yes, he did have a couple of putts that, I mean, some of the most unlucky chain outs I've seen.
Yeah, they were almost baffling.
Chandler, in the meantime, though, hitting the turkey bridge in his front and back 9.
Yeah, he's on a roll right now today.
He's feeling it. I'm telling you, it's me, man. Every time I commentate Chandler Fry, which granted has been twice, he kills it. Sample size a little small. We're still working through the trials.
You know, if he keeps this up, you're going to see him again tomorrow.
That is true. Which will further get to prove my point. See if he can make NBC Sports again.
Continue the sample size.
Yes. Yeah, you really did paddle through that tree. That poor tree. It's probably missing some branches as much as you juiced it through there. And that's going to get you a birdie. 3 for 4.
Yeah, we'll take that.
And you're on a great little run here. See if you can keep that up. Might be able to start battling up that leaderboard.
Yeah, that birdie on 7 really kind of gave me a jump start.
Marwede will sink that one. And at least able to salvage the par on this first hole of the back 9 as we head over to number 11.
Number 11 is a 732-foot par 4, playing downhill most of the way. Players are going to throw to about this area here, and then they're going to be going up to the basket where it's going to start to play uphill. OB right and left, but depending on where you're at on the hole, it's not going to be on that side. So it's down the left for a little ways, then it stops, and then the same with the right. It's down there for a ways, and then once you get up to that other tee pad, it'll stop.
Chandler Fry looking to just kind of keep up the pace as he's had a heck of a round so far and seems to be in a pretty solid spot there.
Yeah, good spot. A little shorter than he wanted to be, but he's in a good spot for the hole still.
Oh, cranking that one.
Yeah,
You
so
beat
just
that?
a little bit,
Oh,
not the second one, but a little inside. If it would have been down that pipe with that amount of speed, it would have got down there quite a ways.
I'm about to say that looked like it had some potential on it. Still a solid shot, though. I mean, you still have a chance to make something happen there. So that one gets a little bit caught up from Barham. Let me get to Marwede. Oh, man. That
Just
road's
a
so
beautiful
straight.
sidearm.
Yeah, it's just like the perfect angle and perfect stability just to ride straight for so long. Really well done. I'm digging this. Did it fight out? Or did it, oh, looks like it got caught up.
Yeah. Huge flex, but it's going to stay over right by that T-pad and unfortunately BOB. And with me from a knee there, I'm just kind of trying to pitch down the fairway to eat up some footage and have a shorter upshot.
Here's Chandler Fry, seeing if he can maybe attack this green and collect a birdie for himself. Comes up a little short.
Yeah, he's going to be left with an upshot from there.
Seems like a pretty tricky hole with just a tree placement to try to cover the ground you need.
Yeah, I would say this is one of the harder holes and actually played as the second hardest hole in the day.
I can see why. It's definitely one of those ones where you look at the distance in the par and you feel like, okay, shouldn't be too big of a deal, but definitely lots of obstacles along the fairway that can get you caught up. Good up there.
Looking at this, there was 9 total birdies on it today.
Yeah, it's not a lot. What was the field size?
I think there's 80 of us, so
Okay, yeah. So,
should-
what,
those are
10%?
pretty tough.
I believe that would be around 10% of the field finding the birdie then.
Yeah.
Commentator math, risky business, but I gave it a shot.
$78 total, actually.
Oh, okay, well, then I blame you for my math being wrong, not me. I got
Fine.
given the wrong data.
Got bad information.
Marwede will bag it. Really
It's a
well
great
played
birdie.
hole. Yeah, one of the...
He was probably only at about 16 feet, so I find it hard to believe many people are closer than him getting a birdie today.
That's a good point. Definitely was among a rare class of player who scored this one today. Oh, okay. Well, that'll do.
In there. We're moving on. It was fun.
It's one of those things where, like, you want to be able to say, like, scorecard won't see it, but we all did.
Yeah, exactly.
But we also saw it fall into the bottom of the basket, which is what matters most. So that's going to be a par for everyone here except for Barham, who did go OB, and then, of course, Marwede bagging the birdie. So we head over to hole number 12.
Hole number 12 is 269-foot par 3. It's going to go a little downhill here, and then it's going to come back up as it gets towards the basket. But the basket is going to be a little guarded with these 2 trees. A nice hyzer will get you right into the circle, though.
Good looking shot there. It's also some rocks you have to worry about. How many rocks do you think are guarding that basket?
I'm going to say 150.
Seems low. Oh, whoa. Dude.
I shot off the rocks like a rocket.
That thing had some wheels on it for sure, but does at least... Okay.
Yeah, a little grip lock here and there. You know, it's one of these things is I'm just playing with like sticky hands.
Oh, man. I know the feels. Living in the southeast, humidity is a constant worry, but no worries for Tim with that shot.
We're going to get a form check out of that one there. That was a great shot. So Tim here with the X step. Just nice, easy, flat across the chest. Follows all the way through that. And as you saw that flight, it was nice and easy and right into the circle.
Absolutely well done.
Basically throwing the tee shot again from where I'm at.
Yeah. Well
Get
done.
up and down. Get your 3 and get out of there.
Chandler didn't like that one immediately.
As soon as he released it. Probably at about circle's edge now for his comebacker.
And he is not in the most ideal placement to get it done either. Definitely has some greenery to worry about, but makes little mind of it. We'll grab those chains. Walks over the 150 rocks. I'm gonna. There surely has to be more than 150 there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Closer to 500, do you think?
It's better. Remember that game where like they would have like a jar full of something at like the counter, and you could try to guess how many there were, and
Yeah.
maybe we can do that. Maybe that's our thing. I just need you to go out there and count on tomorrow.
Might be there all day.
Like, man, even 500 was low.
Yeah, exactly.
See the rest of the card clean up. Birdies from Marwede and Barham. Pars for yourself and Chandler Fry. And now we're on to hole 13.
Yeah, hole 13 is a par 4, 515 feet. We're going to have some OB sand traps or like kind of bunkers-ish, whatever you want to call them, in the middle of the fairway here. But then there's also going to be one just behind the basket here.
Oh, man.
So players are going to want to throw a shot moving from left. I think we'll see some sidearms and some turnovers here.
I have to say that one bunker by the pin is pretty deadly looking.
It's like right in line of your hyzer approach.
I know, that's what I was thinking. Like, that is something you could definitely run into for sure, as that one is going to get caught up early from Marwede. Does it play as hazard or does it play as normal OB? Do you?
Those play as normal OB.
Okay.
The only hazard on the course today is on 17, if you missed the island.
Spoilers. Just kidding, man. So I think he'll like that.
That, in my opinion, that's the perfect landing zone if you can get up there because you have a straight look to the basket now. I go with the sidearm.
Ooh. Dancing with it a little bit there, but you do get past it.
Yeah, a little closer than I'd like, but we're safe. So the good thing about Tim's shot is, Andrews, is he got out past the gap, so he has a look.
Yep, and a boom, a big swinging hyzer here. Gets through the gap. Gets a little bit of a roll forward as well, so he'll have a chance.
He probably middle of circle too.
Really good shot there from Tim.
Very close and smart to play it on that right side with that trap on the left.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. This is kind of one of the ones where you'd like to not be as stable just to make sure you avoid, as you won't be worried about it either with that one.
Nope, just putting her close.
Speaking of putting her close, is Chandler running this thing? Ooh.
I feel like it looks like he's running it a lot more than he probably actually is. Or maybe he always is running it.
It's just good speed control. Dude.
My goodness.
I have never seen a man just get battered more on the putting green than Marwede today. That's at least 3, if not 4 putts that were debatable.
Like, not even really 50-50 balls, like 70-30.
Yeah, exactly. Like they more often than not
stay.
they would go in, but this man just all of them are falling out. He's not even getting a sponsor boost.
Yeah, it's unfortunate how some days it just works like that, and there's no rhyme or reason to why. We're going to be on to hole 14. 351-foot par par 3. Not a whole ton to worry about here. Most players are going to be throwing the left to right shot again, as this kind of what this course seems to be.
The lefty friendly, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, just kind of like the left to right, shots all the time, whether it's a turnover or a sidearm.
Definitely a different pace. But, okay, yeah, I love that.
Perfect shot by Tim there. Got the bullseye.
Man, Tim's starting to pick up the pace here. That is for sure. Chandler Fry has basically been on the pace the whole time. This might be turned over a little too much. No, never mind. I'm crazy. That is perfect.
Oh, that was a perfect turnover there. So Chandler's got the X step here as well. He's going to be throwing a fairway driver. We're going to see him kind of come across and have that top side of the disc up, so he gets that good Anheuser release. As you saw, it kind of just moved left to right the entire way. So like Tim, I elect for the sidearm. Fits my game a little better.
Just a nice pushing hyzer the whole way.
Yeah, if you hit that hillside, it usually just sticks. So that's kind of just the game plan there, because you'll be in the circle with that.
Kind of just following your trail. A little higher and great result. All right.
I think we got this as a card.
I don't want to see any more nasty spit outs from Marwede. There you go.
He definitely doesn't deserve that.
No, I mean, and here's the thing. Despite the misfortunes, he's still 3 under through the last 4 holes played. So he's keeping his composure. He's chipping away. And that's good to see, as you'll also collect a birdie here. This man keeps the bag on for his putt.
Yeah, I mean, once it's inside 10 feet for Chandler, he's like, that's all day. Especially with how he's playing today.
Fair enough, and we'll be back after a short break to finish it off.
Great Lakes Disc, located in Grand Rapids, Michigan, is a fully stocked retail disc golf store that fulfills all of your disc golf needs. We carry all of the major manufacturers, accessories, and offer player and event sponsorship, along with tournament payout assistance. To learn more about Great Lakes Disc, visit greatlakesdisc.com.
All right, and we're on to hole 15 here. 344 foot par 3. You're going to have OB right and left, and then you're going to have some of those sand traps up here again that you'll see. If you can get through this gap here and then just kind of settle down, you're going to be right inside the circle for a look.
And Tim has, again, been kind of catching fire here on this back nine, so looking to keep up that pace. As this is a really nice looking shot here.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted it maybe to push a little bit further straight, but that's about as good as it gets. He's inside the circle looking for birdie.
And avoids any of those bunkers on the left side of the fairway. So definitely one of these holes where you have to think a little bit maybe about how much your disc is hyzering so you don't challenge those. As that might be in trouble. And yeah.
Yeah, it's going to push OB, maybe a little earlier release it kind of looked like from him.
That or he just didn't force it over enough. Not sure if that was like something super overstay what he's trying to force through.
Just a little wide. I'm going to catch that tree on the right side of the fairway. Be about halfway down it is all.
Big forehand here from Marwede, drifting nicely and stabling at just the right time. Beautiful shot.
Great shot. And from the basket, that one looked like it was going in.
Oh, speaking of looking like it's going in, man, hits the flagpole and living on the edge there.
Hey, you know.
That's all right. You just get that meter and put it in there. Oh, that would have been a sick par save.
That would have been a very sick par save.
Okay. That'll
There's
do.
my par.
Corner pocket.
Yeah, a little left, but it stayed in.
Low left's fine. I call it hitting the corner pocket. I feel like those usually stay low left. Especially because, you know, most right-handed putters have it on that little hyzer angle, so it just kind of feeds right into the basket.
Mm-hmm.
Dead center there for Barham for birdie. That's 4 in a row. A win in his sails for sure, pushing him up the leaderboard.
Yeah, he's got a heater going on this back nine.
Absolutely. Good putt there for Marwede. Put him 3 for 4. 4 under overall, so starting to claim some strokes back. Chandler Fry, that's his first bogey of the round, I think.
On hole 16, 289 feet, par 3. It's going to be just your simple dead straight shot. What you'd like. No B on this one.
A little bit more congested than some of the other fairways. Feel like you're a little bit more in the woods on this one, I guess.
Yeah, I think this is the most wooded hole on this course.
Oh, beautiful drift there from Tim. Man, he's really starting to feel it now.
Yeah, great shot just on the back side of the circle there.
Looking to go. I believe this will be 5 in a row if he hits this one.
And I think that was an early release, but he's going to be in the bushes there on the right, probably just outside circle, maybe about 38 feet.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
How are you so lucky today?
Myself there getting into the circle. Have a little uphill putt.
Yeah, pretty well done. Give you a chance to put you at 4 under with a couple holes left to play. See if Chandler Fry can bounce back after that bogey on 15. As he's, again, I think that's really the only error we've seen him have. That one's going to get caught a little early. Looked good, just didn't quite stable out fast enough.
Gonna run kind of a half bid there, but really just making sure he gets up there for par.
Marwede trying to still make this one happen, but yeah, he was definitely stuck in the rough there. That'll catch nicely there for you. 3 for 4.
Yeah, stringing some good birdies here together on the back.
And again, I believe this is 5 in a row for Tim with this putt. And that one tried to mess with him a little bit there, but does fall in. 2 for 2 on back putt, Chandler Fry. That's a stat.
I was going to say, maybe we should be recording this stat for the weekend.
Marwede 1 for 1 back putts. So he's trying to give Chandler a run for his money here. So we go into hole 17.
Hole 17 is going to be an island hole. Anything outside of the island is going to play as a hazard.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that the island is defined by these logs.
You are correct.
Nailed it, dude.
Pop quiz passed. So
That
Tim
did
kind of
too.
does. Yeah. So the play. Personally, I think the play is just to throw into the trees and hope it kind of plinkos down.
Fair. Your strategy has worked.
There it is.
It's not a bad idea. I kind of dig your logic.
It's just really easy to fly the green if you're trying to like place it in there.
Everyone so far so good.
Fuck you, dude.
Chandler doesn't like that one out of his hands, and yeah, does fly it.
Yeah, and that's that turnover. Gonna be outside, and this is going to be considered a hazard.
Man. Almost saved the par there.
Yeah, a couple good par putts there in a row for him that just didn't stick.
This is 6 in a row for Tim now. Just like you said, on a heater at this point. Might be seeing him tomorrow if he keeps playing like this. Marwede going to get his meter off of the edge there, so making this putt even easier. So that'll be another one.
Yeah, we were allowed to have a meter either way, depending on which side you're on with that wall there.
And that'll fall for you as well.
You gotta love those tap-in birdies.
What are those? Sorry.
We're on to our last hole here, hole 18, 399 feet. It's gonna be a little downhill, and then once you get out to the open, there's gonna be OB on the left, and then road behind. And
is that a water feature on the? Okay.
A water feature there on the old.
I feel like I've never seen that small of an active fountain literally right next to the basket. That is that an OB water?
I actually don't know.
That would be so unreal if it was. Thumber here.
Yeah, which is pretty incredible to me.
Pretty dope.
I was gonna ask right before we teed off, but then I was like, don't even worry about it. Just put it in the basket.
I can't. There's no way it is, but
it's got to be casual.
Of course. I want you to land in it, so you have to putt from it. Just because I think that would be for my own entertainment. Like, very selfish, but I want to see it happen at least once on coverage. That'd be cool. I imagine you would just play from behind the fountain.
Yep, probably.
But hey, it's the last hole, so I mean, if you want to cool off a little bit, get in there.
Be a place to cool off because it's hot.
Great shot.
Yeah, he's gonna be in the circle, probably about 18 feet or so.
Ooh.
Oh man, what a skip!
That was pretty wild.
Wow.
Get in the hole. Oh.
Oh, front rim.
Man, he was on a heater too. Wanted him to finish strong, but he'll settle for par. But still a good score, 8 under. And Chandler, man, that time the stepper will fall.
That's a good one to bang too.
Absolutely.
Get on lead card for the day, for the next day. If I remember right.
Very possible. I mean, him and Tim are both at 8 under, so I know we had a couple of guys in double digits, so we'll see how it falls into place at the end here. Speaking of falling into place here, this will rest in the chains for a turkey to end your day.
Yeah. Not a bad way to finish. Finish strong on the day. Gotta be happy about that.
Little conversation going on here.
Yeah, I think he was asking the cameraman to move out of the way a little bit. Kind of in this sight line.
Fair.
That'll happen. They're always trying to get the best shot.
Marwede with the best shots. I mean, this man really did battle back after having some really unfortunate breaks. Getting the 6 under for the day. Barham will toss in the par there. Settle with 8 under right next to Chandler Fry. And so as it breaks down, yeah, you can see Tim Barham on that 6 in a row run at the end is going to put him well in contention for this thing after the first round. And you had a clean back on yourself and really battle back as well. The turkey to end things as, yeah, it will be Clay Edwards, Luke Taylor, Michael Joe Hanson, and Chandler Fry on the lead card. Barham, Robert, Ian, and John on the chase. That'll wrap up our coverage here of round 1 of the CCR Open out in Michigan. Appreciate you all tuning in, and again, special thank you to our Patreon supporters who help make all this coverage possible. We hope that you'll follow and subscribe so you can catch the rest of our coverage of this event, as well as future coverage from Gatekeeper Media. Again, I'm Dustin Mouret on the mic, and with me has been Nick Hanson.
Thanks for having me, and we'll catch you on round 2.
Indeed. See you there.